Welcome back, guys, to another podcast. Obviously, me, Kevin, Benji, and we have our very first guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, yeah. I'm Madison, Maddie, whatever you want to call me. Benji's older sister.
Sadly.
Oh, the disrespect. Okay.
So yeah, we have our first guest today, and like we said last time, thank you for everybody that supports the channel and watches our videos and interacts with the reels and TikToks that we post.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Get a lot of good feedback.
we definitely do, and then we kind of get some that's like, we knew that.
I mean, no, not really. Not that many views, to be honest. I mean, our very first one did pretty good. I mean, our second one did good too. We expected that.
Not that many views.
No, we expected a lot.
Oh
less,
yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
saying.
say, I was like, we got a decent amount of views.
We didn't expect to hit. What did we hit in our first one? 780,
What is it? Is
I
that
think.
700? Almost 700.
780. Yeah.
Wow. And our
The
first
first
one's- or the
Yeah, the
second
first one
one's
was-
at
Second
3.
one's like at almost 300.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy.
I know when I was looking for the second one, I just typed Garage Talk on YouTube and literally you guys popped right up.
You know what's crazy though is we were actually like on TikTok how you have like the blue searches.
Yeah.
We were actually like the number one clip. Like if you looked up Garage Talk podcast, like even just in your search bar, like the clip of Kevin was the top one.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That means that people are watching
Because
you.
there's a lot of Garage Talk podcasts out there.
Yeah, but it seems like they all only have like 1 or 2 episodes and they don't post often. So
I mean, they're not active.
yeah. So yeah, Madison said that she had some questions for us and some things for us to talk about because apparently people want to know more about us and like who we are and what we do. So I guess go ahead and jump right into your first question and we'll do our best to answer it.
First question. Oh, okay. So let's just put me on the spot. Let's see. So I'm gonna ask you some questions. I guess that people would want to know. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm from a guy's perspective.
Okay.
Are there chick flicks and chick shows that you guys watch and actually enjoy watching?
Well, like growing up or nowadays?
Like as a
Or
grown
both? Either or.
Now there's a that show Matched. It's like
Love Island.
Okay.
It's like the knockoff version of it.
Mm-hmm.
But Love Island's cool too.
I definitely Love Island.
Love Island.
Yeah.
So you both watch Love Island?
Oh yeah.
I don't go out of my way to watch Love Island, but like if I'm watching a season of Love Island with somebody and they skip an episode, like or they watch one without me, it definitely like hurts my feelings.
You're offended? So that becomes your show? Like
I guess it's just like you get like once you get invested into the drama and then you don't get to see the end. It's like a movie that has no ending if you miss an episode, you know? So then you do have to kind of do like the thing and go back and watch that episode. Or am I wrong?
No. Do you know Drewski?
Oh yeah, Drew.
Could have been Love.
Could have been on
That's a
YouTube.
I don't think I've
Fucking
ever seen it.
banger.
It's hilarious. It's
That
more.
shit's tough.
It's more.
That's just
like
more
a-
like drama.
Yeah, it's more like a comedy, like a
like studs.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
this dude like
gosh.
brings on a bunch of studs. You know what studs are, right?
Yes.
So he brings on a bunch of studs, and then like one of them at the end like gets to date him or whatever. And then the one that he ended up,
100,000.
yeah, and the one that he ended up with on the first season was pregnant, right?
Bambi.
Yeah,
She was pregnant after the show.
Wait, so it's like a dude trying to bring studs out of their comfort zone or what?
Yeah,
essentially.
exactly.
But
Yeah.
then it's like you have the studs, and then you have like normal chicks. And then, like the studs try to pick up like on the normal chicks too, like during the
How do
season.
you know
There's, like-
more about these chick shows
No, no,
than
no.
I
There's
do?
like
See,
there's
so
like 12,
obviously...
there's like 12 of them. And only like 2 of them are like baddies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
The rest
so
are
that
just
was like
studs.
my second part of the question. Speaking
Yeah.
of like baddies, do you watch those type of shows like for the girls? Like, okay, so Love Island specifically, like there's pretty girls, right? And most of the time they're in bikinis, no?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so do you watch it for the girls or do you actually get into? Well, I
I'm
guess
not
you
gonna
said
lie.
you get into
I
the
watch
drama.
it for the plot.
I-
The plot's hilarious.
Yeah, the gist of the show is good. I would say, and I think every guy could agree with me, the girls are just a plus if there is attractive girls on the show. But usually, like if you're watching it with like your girlfriend or whatever, like you can't like
You can't say shit.
Yeah. Like you just look like it, but
Jealousy.
it's like, what are you supposed to do when like the camera like zooms in on somebody's butt or like and they're wearing a bikini? Like you can't. What am I like? Oh no, mom and dad are watching a bad movie.
It's like a scary movie. Don't watch this part. Like what
Yeah.
the hell? No. I guess
I mean, on your perspective, like, are you okay with like your significant other watching those type of shows?
well, that's what I was about to say. Like, I can't relate to that because I'm not a jealous person. Like, I feel like me and Gabe, we watch stuff all the time, or like, we'll even be walking through the mall
Yeah.
and I will be the one to point out, like, dang, that girl's pretty, or like, she's got a nice ass. Like, I mean, guys are gonna look, right? What's that saying that they say? Just because you already ordered doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
Whoa,
like,
that's crazy.
That's
I-
fine.
I don't know. I'm just not a jealous person. I don't feel any reason to be.
Oh,
Like,
fuck! I never heard that one before.
you never heard that?
I've heard
No.
it before, but
That's just my point of view. I guess everybody's different, but I
if
mean,
you're still hungry after you ate, then why are you ordering? Or like, you know, if you eat, you shouldn't be hungry anymore. So like,
no, but
shouldn't
you're
order
just,
any more food. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I don't know.
Notice
It
that?
just doesn't bother me.
Notice
It doesn't bother me, especially when I'm walking right next to my husband or sitting next to my husband on the couch or my significant other, whatever. Like, why am I gonna get jealous over somebody they're probably never gonna meet?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess. I
that's
don't
just
know.
like a diabolical statement,
Yeah.
and we're only 6 minutes into this.
Yeah.
I don't think anything of it, but that's, like I said, I'm not jealous. I'm not a jealous person.
I don't know.
Are you guys jealous type? Like, do you guys get mad? Do guys get mad when
I think
girls look at guys?
I think it depends on the context of it. Like if a girl tells me like she's checking out like Michael B. Jordan, it's like, all right, so am I. You
Like,
know?
no fucking
So-
chance.
exactly.
But
That's a
like-
no chance.
But like if you're checking out like a dude that's like achievable, and then also like either if they're comparable to you, like if they're the same like body type or like kind of look like you, and like, you know, and they could actually like talk to them or something, then yeah, that's an issue. Or if they're just the totally opposite of you and like they think they're attractive, it's like if
Do you even find me attractive?
you know, you
because you
get what I'm
think that
saying?
is attractive?
Yeah.
I guess yeah.
Like if I was with a girl and she was like attracted to like some big old like bodybuilding meathead, and I'm like what I am, you know, like what the hell?
That's a little like
Yeah.
self-esteem smasher. What about you, Kevin?
No, I mean, I don't really care. Like I said with Benji, like if it's the same, this motherfucker looks just like, okay, there's a problem here.
Yeah.
But no, if it's like fucking like Michael Jordan or something, is what it is. Can't do anything about it. I fucking look at him.
Yeah, that's like the same thing. Like everybody's like.
So as
with
long
Ryan
as they're
Reynolds.
not in the zone of like where they could actually be with them.
Yeah, and I think it's the same thing. I don't. Well, maybe no, I'm wrong. It's not the same thing for females because females get mad at you for looking at chicks on Instagram and shit. But like, yeah, if it's like somebody that you could actually like hit on or talk to, or like if they're under like 20K on Instagram, or maybe like even under 10K, like, and you're like following them, there's levels. There's literally levels to that.
What do you mean?
Like if somebody has like 10K or more followers, like in their mind, they're famous, right?
Mm,
More than
Not
likely.
really.
But
to
don't
some,
know,
I guess it
right?
depends. I guess
So
it
it's
would
like-
depend.
it's
I mean,
like
if I had 10K, I think I have motion for sure.
yeah, but like their DMs are low key probably flooded. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like if you're following somebody that has like 10K or more, like I guess that like that's not that big of a deal. But if you're following and like liking somebody's like stories and everything of like somebody that has like less.
Oh, well, I guess that could be from a girl's side too, because even me as like a non-jealous person, okay, something like that's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
Like, or if I get on like TikTok or something and all I see is like girls shaking their ass and all that, because obviously your For You page is like what you're watching.
Type
So
shit.
like if I look on that and yeah, it's all like other girls and
Well-
shit, and I'm like, oh, okay.
From
So what? That's what you do all day long?
Okay, from a girl's perspective, right? I think Kevin is interested in knowing this too, and probably like all of our friends that watch. If you think that somebody's cheating on you, okay,
Mhm.
and you get their phone,
Mhm.
what is the very first thing you're looking at? Like, say you already looked through their messages. There's no messages. You look through their Snapchat. There's
That's
no
tough.
recent Snapchats. What's the first thing that you're going to look at to try to see if they're cheating?
Their TikTok reels and their Facebook reels, because it's all like stuff that you're watching.
Okay, but that's not okay. That's not what I'm referring to because that's like micro cheating, but it's not like I'm saying like you want to catch somebody like in the act of cheating, like they're texting other people or whatever. Like, what's your toxic thing that you would check?
After you've looked at messages in Snapchat,
Yeah, and you don't have
Yeah.
nothing on there. There's no juice there. So where do you go to find?
have you
that?
checked all the DMs? Have you checked Facebook Messenger? Have you checked Instagram? Like,
You want me to tell you?
wait, okay. I would say their apps. I would check for apps like
Tinder,
Tinder,
or in some
Bumble,
cases
like
Grindr.
dating apps. Okay, Grinder, I guess. Like any of them.
That would be a bitch.
Any of them. Plenty of
Oh,
fish.
shit.
Like because
I've
some
heard
of them
stories like that.
but some of them can
Oh,
be
fuck.
casually hidden because you think about it, like on my phone, my apps are categorized by like my games, my banking apps,
Yeah.
my food, my food.
So the first thing that I check, like, is
Definitely
is-
Instagram.
No, so you go on like their Facebook or their Instagram, and then you hit to like share a post. Because the people that they talk to the
Oh,
most,
such a
Are
top
gonna be
people.
Are
in
gonna
their
be at their
share.
top.
So even if they've deleted the
yeah,
messages,
and then also,
damn, that's
Oh,
like
fuck.
that's high
didn't think
key
about that
freaking.
so and then
You're
also,
weird
That's
as-
toxic.
You're weird as fuck for that.
what the?
I would have
fuck?
never even thought of that, and I would consider myself slightly toxic.
Oh, I could definitely be somewhat toxic. But no, and then also like if you want to know if they're texting somebody, it's also the same thing. You could go to like Safari and open a web page and hit share, and then like the people they text the most are gonna be right
Yeah.
there. So like even if they're deleting messages, like it's still there. This is
But
probably bad advice because I was
I-
kind of asking to like, I guess like I don't know.
Now you're just telling
Yeah.
people how to snoop.
Now you're
Well,
fucking up everyone's relationships, dude.
I also feel like though like that can be deceiving though, because sometimes it could be like a most recent person. So like somebody could text me that I don't normally text, but because they were one of the last 3 people to text me, it'll pop up like that.
I think
I
it
go to
depends
share
on how
something.
many people you text because I have like if I showed you my phone, you'd be like, how do that many people text you in a day? Like it's
No,
just
I believe
it's
it.
just people
It's
from
you.
work, like people from like just older people we know, like just all kinds of like different people just texting me all the time, updates, doctor's office, like just crazy stuff. And it's like if I didn't text you within that day, you'll probably fall down to like 20 people down like within a day.
Just because you have those people.
Yeah. But then it's like the people that I'm texting back the most are gonna stay at the top. It's that it doesn't matter if somebody just texts me, but if you don't text anybody, like say that you just texted me every day, whatever, then like it's gonna be a different like the same people at the top,
Yeah.
Or like are the people are gonna change at the top.
What about you, Kev? What do you like?
Yeah, what would
do
you
you
look
look
for?
for?
Have you ever been in that situation?
No, never been in that situation where I had to do that. No,
Dang.
no, I've never been there.
Yeah.
Have you?
Good for you.
You been in those situations?
I think I've put myself in the situation, but yeah, I've been on both sides of it for sure. To be honest,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been on both sides definitely.
I don't know. I'm different. I gave like my socials to him.
Yeah, like so they can log in.
Mhm.
That's diabolical.
Oh no! What?
That's no. See.
So
okay.
you call a lower person, you know what I mean?
I don't
No.
know.
No, because I do think that like your phone holds like a certain amount of like privacy to an extent of it. Like okay, like you give your stuff to your girlfriend, right? And say like you're down bad going through it, right? And you're trying to like in a way like cover it up from her. For some reason your phone like starts showing you posts about that shit. You know what I mean? About like being sad and blah 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 and this
Especially
and
TikTok.
that. Yeah, right?
It's like
So then she
AI
could
crap.
see that, and then now she's like bugging you about it, and you're like already stressed out, but she wants to know like why you're stressed out, and you might not even know yet. So, like,
I mean, the only thing I think of was like Snapchat. It's the only thing
yeah,
that I gave out. Like Instagram, all that. Just Snapchat.
that would be annoying though, because don't you have to log back in every time somebody logs in?
Yes.
Yeah, but
account.
it's not like they're logging in the whole fucking time.
I just want to know, like, what happened to good old fashioned trust? I don't know. Like, I don't. Definitely,
So
I
we-
could say
You
when
gotta think about it. No, you gotta think about it. Social media,
Yeah,
bro, that shit's
it screws
fucked.
everybody, but at the same time, like when me and Gabe first got together, like, yeah, I did have a few times where I went through his phone, but now it's like I don't care to look at his phone. I don't care. And
But-
I can, mine is like, have you ever seen those things? Well, I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they say, I'm not scared for my man to go through my phone because I'm cheating. I'm scared because I was just talking shit to my best friend and he's going to see it. Like, that's
I
like,
think-
that would be me. I talk shit to my sisters all day long.
I think that's worse.
You think that's worse?
I would take that as worse.
That's fucked up.
And
You
why?
know,
Why is
because
that?
because it's like if you're cheating, it's probably because I'm not doing something right, right? Like there's something more that you want, and then like it could possibly potentially be fixed. Like if you physically cheated, we're probably done. Like there's no way. But like texting somebody, whatever, or like if you were texting somebody else, like what like your husband was doing wrong, then like ooh. Yeah.
No, like I'm talking about like my sisters
No,
or
no,
like
I
my
know, but I'm
friends. Like
saying,
you
like-
vent
Yeah,
to
but that's
them,
still
right?
no. That's
But
no.
what I'm saying is like like you're talking shit about like how he is.
Well,
And
thanks.
you're not-
But see, that's why you do it though, because then you get somebody's opinion on something, and then you might think like, "Oh,
But
shit,
you know whose
am I
opinion you should ask
overreacting?"
is his.
Well, yeah, after the fact, but you got to tell somebody something.
I guess.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're telling me
if I
you've
go
never
through
vented?
the phone, I see, bro, this guy's a piece of shit, bro. I'm cooked. I'm fucking pissed.
You're definitely like say like we were going to dinner, we're definitely driving all the way to dinner without talking, probably going through dinner without talking, like
that whole time, just
Yeah.
because you
100%.
saw her talking shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Okay,
Especially
well,
if you're
now
like-
I know. See,
Especially if you're like trying like your hardest to do something.
If you think you're doing good and you see that shit's like,
Yeah.
damn,
okay, so now let me
how much
ask
do
you
you
that.
fucking want?
Speaking of doing good, okay,
That's a
so
hard
next
one. Just play.
question: do guys like? What's your love language? Do you prefer to be told constantly that you're doing a good job,
No.
or that you are loved,
Like a
or like
praise
that they
kink?
appreciate you,
That's
or
do
is
you
that
call
just
that
like a no?
A praise kink.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, like where
That's
they
kinky
praise
as
you
hell.
and they're like
Yeah.
like yeah, like you're doing everything I want you to. Like I don't want to say it
I don't.
on this,
Wait,
but like
no, I'm
I
not.
think
no,
that's
yeah,
horrible.
that's
Oh.
what
I don't
what
like
it is
that at all.
basically.
So even your personality, so like
I don't like to be reminded, like, oh, you're doing such a good. Like,
I don't like that.
you're making me really happy, or like when you do something that's
I mean, no,
different.
So-
no. It gets to a point.
So
If
that's
you say it too much, it's like, damn, all right. we get it.
so if you're telling me that every day, then it almost seems like you're trying to make yourself believe that, right?
Mm.
But like if you,
Okay.
like
that was
I would
good.
like
Okay.
I would
That was
like to
good.
hear that at least like maybe like
Couple
like
times.
once a month or like every 3 months is okay. Like just every once in a while, just like hey, like this and that, whatever, blah blah blah. But
I think it'll
like-
make you more suspicious if you keep saying.
Yeah.
that.
Okay, but like when you do something good that you normally wouldn't do. So say you do something. Okay, let me give you an example.
Okay.
So like today, I had to work and Gabe
Mhm.
took the kids to the dentist. And
Mhm.
I was like really grateful for that. And to him, he was just like, okay, I took the kids to the dentist. But to me, I was like, thank you so much
He
for
probably
doing
cheated.
something like no, like for reals, I was like super excited about it. And so I let him know and he's like, all I did was take the kids to the dentist. So was that weird of me to be like, oh, I
No.
really
No,
appreciate
No,
because it shows that you guys care about like the small
because
shit.
that would make him feel good to do it again. Because that's like a hey, like I appreciated this.
Well, I hope so because he has
No,
to do it
but
next
if-
week. No, just kidding.
But if he did it and you didn't acknowledge something like that, like if it's something that they haven't done or haven't done in a while, then like yeah, you definitely
Oh,
should
yeah,
acknowledge
for
it.
sure,
You definitely
100%.
should acknowledge it
Okay,
because
so
it's
I guess
like
that's what I mean. Do you like the acknowledgement when you do something
something rare.
that you
Something
feel
rare,
that
yeah,
you
something
feel
rare.
wasn't noticed though?
Yeah,
like
I
you
do,
like to
like,
be noticed.
Something rare.
I definitely do. But like we're saying, like if you're just like every day like praise me over the bare minimum, like oh you bought me a drink from the store when you were already at the store, like
No, you better be doing that.
That-
That's
No,
not,
that's what I'm saying.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's where like I would get suspicious. Like I'd be like, why are you like? It's just so simple. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
such a
like
simple
that's not
thing.
something that deserves.
that's like a
Yeah.
bare
praise or-
minimum.
Yeah,
Okay.
Instead of princess.
So as
shit.
long as it's not overly done,
Yeah.
you do like the attention though.
yeah. But it's like if a girl does something out of the blue, like if it's a girl who normally like doesn't like wake up early or whatever, and then they like wake up super early and make you this whole big old breakfast. If it's not like your birthday or your anniversary or something,
That's tough.
That's suspicious as hell.
Really? You
That's
think that's
suspicious as
suspicious?
hell. Like if it was just a
if
random,
you never do it,
if it was just like a
yeah,
random
never mind,
Tuesday,
yeah. If
I'd
you
be
never
sitting
do
there
it,
in my mind like, what's his name?
Okay,
Tell
but
me his
see,
name.
Fuck,
okay,
dude.
from girls' point of view,
I'm eating,
that
but like,
Yeah.
sometimes we just wake up in a good mood. Like, what if you did a good job the night before, like, and she just woke up super happy? Like, what, like, you
Shit, I'd be getting
Alright,
breakfast
Paul, bro.
every
would
morning.
not be okay
Alright,
with that?
alright,
Like,
okay.
no, no, it's just automatically suspicious. There's no like
Just
question to it.
depends.
I do think it depends.
Depends.
Like
Like,
like if it was my
I don't
birth,
know.
like I'm saying, if it was like my birthday or my anniversary or something, or like I just noticed like her happier like throughout a little bit of time,
mm,
or like I started changing something about like she talked to me and she said, you know, you're doing this, you've been doing this, it kind of upsets me, like you're staying late at work, and then you stop like doing that, and then like it comes in the way of like her showing her appreciation, like that's not suspicious. But if you just do it
Okay.
out of the blue, like just any day of the week, and you're just like, or say it's like a Saturday and you've never done it before for anything,
better
that's
start talking.
sus, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where we're checking the recent shares.
Oh my god. That I still can't get over that. That's
I don't
definitely
know.
one of the most
It-
toxic
it's
things.
I don't know. I think it's suspicious.
That's the most toxic thing you've ever heard.
That's
How?
on definitely top 10. Looking at
I
what
could
you
give you-
share, like
I could give you 10 more.
going
way
to the
toxic things.
shares, that's insane.
No, I'm not. Yeah, that gets to a point, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
So you think that's suspicious too?
What?
Like if they just randomly start doing something?
yeah,
If
because
it's out of the blue, like it's like rare as fuck. Oh yeah.
yeah,
100%.
I
Like,
guess
usually
I can
don't do
see
that.
it, 'cause,
It's rare.
I mean, it's the same for girls though too.
You know
like,
what
if a
I-
guy just all of a sudden starts
big
doing
thing, though-
things.
No, like it's the thing with like when guys like out of the nowhere they just start buying you gifts and shit.
yeah.
You could be suspicious.
Oh
all you
yeah,
hell
it would definitely be like
That's the thing, yeah,
excuse
exactly.
me, like what are you doing?
One thing though that I will say, and I think a lot of other guys that work a lot and stuff like appreciate this, is like normally we don't buy things for ourselves, right? Like the first thing that I bought for myself in a long time was I don't like I couldn't even tell you, but it's like if you went shopping, right?
Mhm.
And you come home with like stuff for Gabe and you're like, hey, I bought you this shirt, like I think you look nice in it or whatever, like that is more appreciated than like if you're like, hey, like I want to take you shopping, like make you pick out stuff. Like if you pick out stuff and you know I like it, and especially if I do like it, or you know it's like my style or what I like would wear,
Yeah.
like that's definitely like a love language in itself, I would say. I
So
would
you
say.
you like gifts?
I wouldn't even
too.
take offense to that. No, I don't like all gifts
I don't
because
expect it.
occasional gifts
I'm
like
frugal
every
as
once
shit.
in a while.
Yeah, so
And it better not be too much money.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
like
you're-
I'll be pissed off.
You'll be more mad if it's something that was like not worth the money.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
for
mean,
sure.
I could see that definitely because like a lot of people like I don't know. Sometimes I'll go shopping, I'll get stuff for me, I'll get stuff for the kids, and then like Gabe will be like, what did you get for me? And I'm like, oh, I
Yeah,
got this
like,
cute outfit that you
you
get to enjoy me
feel-
in, and then he'll kind of just be like, oh, well, it's okay, I'm
you
just
definitely
dad.
feel left out for sure.
Okay, well,
But
now
it's
I
like,
know.
but
It's
in the
fucked up.
same sense, from a perspective of like being the dad and like I guess like the man, like you just kind of don't like care after a while. Like as long as your work boots and you have pants to wear to work are comfortable, then like you really just don't care because that's what you spend like 80 to 90% of your time in. That's like when we go to work, we spend more time at work with the people we work with than we do with our family.
Yeah,
Like
they say-
nobody
they
ever
do-
really
they-
thinks that. So it's
They
like
do say that.
so like you buy me a nice shirt, but I never have time to wear it. Like if I have to go work overtime to pay for that shirt, then I don't want that shirt. You know?
Yeah, because there's no point.
Yeah,
you're
like, I'm
you're
never
not
even gonna get to wear it.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
does make
that's,
sense.
Especially if you're at work all the time.
That's a give and take. Yeah.
So you'd rather have something that you could like use for work or
yeah.
like something that's going to be useful to your life.
And then I think a misconception too, like from women, is like when like a man has a weekend off, like, oh, let's go do this with the kids. Let's take the kids here. Like 90% of the time, I think they would just rather stay at their own house because you never get the opportunity to be at your house.
To be at your house.
Like you're like asking,
enjoy it.
you're already asking like, hey, you leave the house every day. So like the 2 days out of the week that you have to stay at the house, like let's leave the house. Instead of it's like, hey, like let's have a barbecue and let's do this, or like no. Like that's simple stuff. If you're like planning excessive stuff on the little free time that they do have, Like
then it's too much.
yeah, for sure. Like not all the time, obviously. Like doing stuff every
If it's
like
every
so
weekend,
often is
yeah.
good. But if we're like never have the opportunity to, like actually like sleep in your bed or sleep in or relax, like yeah, that
I
becomes
I kind of feel like it's like that for everybody though, because I feel that way sometimes too. Like especially when we have activities for the kids and stuff like that are on weekends. Like we just finished basketball and stuff.
yeah.
You never have time to be home, and then like trying to go to work and come home. Like
Like you don't even have time to cook food.
yeah,
Yeah.
which yeah, but that's even hard too because I don't know. Guys don't really have to worry about it. Like they go to work, but
What about what?
moms at work like cooking. Like he's saying you don't have time to cook, but it's like sometimes that can be hard too because
It definitely is a lot of work, but it's like a give. I think every relationship is like a give and take, right? Like you expect certain things from a man to do. Like you expect Gabe to clean the yard, right?
oh yeah,
But he
definitely.
does that
I'm
for
not doing that.
like that's his job though.
Yeah.
Like
True.
he cuts stuff all day. So it's like, what if he came home and he's like, hell no, I'm not cutting my own grass. Like I just cut all kinds of grass up at Resolution. Like why would I do that?
Well, then I'll be like, you better pay somebody else to do it because I'm not.
But then he's still cutting grass because he has to spend more time doing it to make that money back. So it's like he's better off.
True.
Like that's the give and take. So it's things like that I feel like isn't really thought about like too often, or it's like you don't think about them for a long time, and then like by the time they become problems, like it's too late to fix them. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh, actually, I could definitely say that that's true because it's kind of like that with us. Like the one thing that we definitely split 50-50 is like cleaning because both of us work, both of us do stuff like,
Yeah, it's badass.
and he's definitely probably more OCD and like more like
Yeah.
not that I'm not clean, but he likes things to be a certain type of way.
Yeah,
And
I could see
so
that.
so I sometimes I feel like I clean and then he'll just come and re-clean it and I've said that to him multiple times but then after a while
It's
you
just the
just
way
get
he
used to
wants it, especially
yeah
if it's his stuff.
you just get used to it though like it's something so now I'm like okay I did my part and you do this or like we
Yeah,
compromise like hey I'm gonna clean this or you do that or if he sees me get up and clean then he'll get up and start doing it or vice versa like if one of us is doing it the other one is but
yeah.
I'm definitely the only one that cooks and sometimes that can be a little bit stressful like sometimes that feels like the most so I definitely have my days where I will literally
yeah.
be like what do you guys want for dinner because I'm not cooking today
Yeah.
I mean, I get it too because you do work, and then you have to come home and then do that too. I mean, it's totally understandable with that part.
yeah like balancing everything sometimes
And then it's like if you get home and you don't have anything to cook, like I'd probably crash out. I think I probably
oh
would.
but see that's another thing okay so sometimes it's kind of hard because working so I work gotta get
Yeah.
groceries
Mhm.
and I gotta cook what the groceries that I buy
And then
or
it's like-
have provided like
Yeah.
everything's kind of like stacks so it's kind of like where does the responsibility get equal but then that's why I get so excited over things like him taking the kids to the dentist because I'm like I'm sitting at work like stressing I gotta leave on time to get there
Mhm.
and he's like what are you gonna come all the way over here for
But it's like it's a so like Gabe works in town and you work out of town. So like you can't really have him go to the grocery store. Like say you're buying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like so expensive here in town.
it's way more expensive
Yeah.
definitely I mean it's convenient for
Yeah.
sure when you forget something or when you don't have ingredients and things like that or like when you haven't
Yeah.
got groceries but yeah like a ultimate huge grocery shopping I definitely do because I'm out of town yeah
Yeah, and then like even in town, like there's certain stuff that you want from Save Money, like that you're like, I'm not buying that at Walmart. I'll buy it at Save Money. So like you still support like the local
my fruits and
business, but it's
vegetables
like,
I
yeah.
buy from Save Money and my meats I always buy all my meats fresh from Save Money
Yeah,
because
so
I feel like it's better that way
like not to like not support them, but like if you were gonna buy like $500 worth of groceries,
Definitely not getting that same
yeah,
money.
you're definitely not.
no but
Definitely
I
not.
will go and buy like a whole basket $300-400 worth of groceries and none of that consists of my fresh fruits and vegetables
Yeah.
or my meat because
So you're
I'd
still
rather
going
get it
and
here
spending like
fresh.
another $200-300
yeah
at Save Money.
and it
Yeah,
still adds up yeah but I definitely feel like that is yeah and those are the times when I'll be like hey I'm not going to the store you go
and
to
then
the
it's
store.
also would be insane to see somebody spend like fucking $600 at Save Money
People do
on
it.
groceries.
There
There's a
are
lot of people that
never
do it
seen-
though.
Really?
People mainly get like there's
Mhm.
people out there that actually.
I
mainly
know
get
like
groceries
older
from there.
people. I know older people, but it's like I've never seen somebody with just like a loaded or like 2 carts.
Yeah, but why is that though?
Well,
Is
you
this more
just said it.
expensive?
It's just
I mean, I don't think that though.
it's like your simple stuff is more expensive. Like your cereal, like even off brand. And then it's also like you go to the valley and like this is America, right? So you have like Costco, Sam's Club.
Mm.
Like when you have a big family, like she has 3 kids and then like her husband, well technically 4 kids, but like 2 grown men that live with you. So then it's like you're better off buying a lot more of stuff at one time. And so it's like at Save Money, you're kind of like nickel and diming yourself versus like you go to Costco and it's like, oh, like, you know, this big old thing of beans. I eat beans all the time. This big old thing of beans is $20
But see,
versus like
sometimes
2 cans.
sometimes though that can be different too because you don't use it all at once. So sometimes
Yeah, sometimes it goes to waste.
yeah, if you don't have like recipes laid out for like the next 2 weeks with all those ingredients, you don't always use them. Like you can go buy them that big old thing of like instant potatoes or whatever, but if you don't use it right away, sometimes it does
like
go to waste.
perishable things is like the best thing to
Yeah,
buy.
like
that.
cans, like
Yeah.
buy the. But then again, sometimes I like my cans like they're only 50 cents at Walmart.
That's like some old people advice right there, I guess.
What, to save money?
Yeah. Like what you just said, like I would never think of like where do I rather buy canned food at? Never in my life have I cared about where
Okay,
I buy
well,
right?
It's about the
sometimes
same.
Yeah, right.
Some-
Like
Doesn't
that's
fucking
some
matter.
old head.
that's
They say money might have some off-brand shit, but
okay, but think about it this way. The way you live, and like we talk about this all the time as siblings, right? And yes, we probably throw it in each
I
other's
ate out way
faces,
too
but
much.
it is what it is. It's not just about eating out.
My
The amount of money you make versus the amount of money I make and my husband together is probably a lot different. Like you make enough money that you can have somebody stay home and help with your kids and cook and clean and do all that. For us, it's a totally different lifestyle. Like I'm the mom. I wish I could stay home and cook and clean and take care of the kids all day, but I have to get up, I have to go to work, and that's what I'm saying. I have to do the grocery shopping, I have to come home and cook, I have to do all of that like together. So
Yeah.
yes, I'm gonna stop and think about where the hell I'm buying my groceries because I'm gonna spend my money the best way that I can. So if I'm paying $12 for 14 cans of corn versus 50 cents a can and I only need 6,
Yeah.
what do you think I'm buying? The
Yeah,
6 for $3.
you can't say that's more of like old people. That's like more of like
A family thing,
luxury,
like yeah,
bougie, not
bougie and
I get you.
or-
I get you.
or
Yeah.
like upper middle class and
Mhm.
middle class. Like that's what I would consider it because I definitely don't think that you're like
I don't
in
know
the
where I would
rich,
fall.
high class.
Yeah, no,
but
definitely
you're
not.
you're definitely up.
It's
higher.
good for yourself.
Like
Definitely
you
good.
can afford to eat out more, but also your kids are smaller.
So like okay, so that was the thing I was gonna bring up though. It costs just as much to eat out now as it does to make food.
It does. That's very true.
Yeah.
It'll cost me $100
So-
to make a meal
so to
and
me-
$100 to eat out.
To me, like when I found out how much I was spending on eating out was like atrociously bad. But to me, it's like if I get home from work and I'm hungry, like I'd rather just go eat out. Because it's like by the time that the food gets made and everything, we're 2 hours in versus
See-
like just getting in the car and going to eat, right?
Well, it depends. Well, you get off late, so
Most
I mean, but
days, yeah.
I mean, if you have a girl that lives here, well, that doesn't have a job or anything,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you would expect
Yeah.
an hour before, not
I
right
mean,
when you get home.
But also think about it this way.
like it's
So-
even for you. Like what time do you get off work at?
Well, it depends. Like this week, I got off at like 4 all week long, so I didn't get home till about 5.
But you were coaching baseball
normally-
too.
Yes, and so
It's
then
even worse.
I go to baseball practice. Baseball practice is from like 4:30 to 6:30. So now at this point, I'm not getting home till 6:45, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And do I have the option to
Mm.
go out to eat? I mean, yeah, definitely I do. But do I have the money for it? Not necessarily, especially not right now. So that is when like meal planning or like meal prepping or like different things like that come into play when you're grocery shopping.
I feel
Okay,
like where
so, like-
cooking helps is like the leftover side of it.
Yeah,
Because like you have food in your
Mhm.
fridge, like that's already cooked, and then you could just be like, "Oh, I already made beans yesterday, and nobody really ate them, so I'm just gonna make them again, or like reheat them for this." Or it's like those families, like that make like a lot of beans like for the whole week pretty much, and then they
Oh
just
yeah,
put
like
them
the ones that put
away.
them on the stove.
Yeah,
Like I've seen people like I've
like they
lived
make
with
fresh
people
beans.
that make beans, like
Yeah,
smash their beans and leave them on the stove all day, and then they just keep a pack of tortillas right there, and then you always got like beans
yeah,
and
something to
tortillas.
eat. Yeah,
Yeah, I wish I could do that, but I
but
don't know.
that's what I'm saying though. That's like in a way though, I see it as like more mature. Like if you're able to like schedule that and figure that all out and like get it done, like that's like a level of maturity that like a lot of people don't have. So like a thing that got brought up to me is like younger people more my age, I guess, like are doing better as like parents and like when they get into like adulthood, like moving out, you know, like taking care of their kids, like regardless like on if they stay together or like split, like they're doing better, like they like the guys will actually put in an effort to see their kids, that type of stuff, than like people per se is like your generation or maybe like a little bit older.
That they're doing better job at that.
Yeah,
Mm,
somebody brought that up to me and I thought it was a really good thing and I've never really like realized it, and I started thinking about it and I think about like people my age or younger even a little bit that like have kids or have like relationships and stuff, and then you do kind of see it, like they're a little bit more like on their own like earlier on, I guess.
so why do you feel that is?
I don't personally, I don't know. I
Like, do
don't.
you think it's because like you've seen examples of it and you've like learned differently, like that
Or the
other ways
opposite.
don't work out, or you
Yeah,
haven't seen it and you have to
yeah, I
try?
think you see like bad examples, either bad examples or like you were just like raised like well, I guess. You know what I mean? Like you were
I guess
raised.
it could be a little bit of both, but
Yeah.
because like I tell you guys all the time, like I like you would think sometimes some of the things that you've seen me go through that you would learn from it,
Yeah.
but also like sometimes you just have to learn on your
But
own.
that's what I'm saying. So like most of the people my age, especially in town, like have siblings your age or older, like Sherrell's
Yeah.
age or Jenica's, like that. And so you do have, and you kind of get to see it in real time because you're growing up like side by side. So I guess you have like no choice, I guess, but to grow up like really fast, especially if you have kids young.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely I've experienced that myself. Like I had my son, I
But
was 17 and I only just turned 18. So I was
yeah.
still a kid
Crazy.
myself.
But I think what plays a lot into it though is like how expensive everything is like in this world today, is like you're already trying hard, right? Like you already got to try to have a nice car, to have this, to have that. Like it takes a lot of effort to do that stuff.
Especially at a younger age.
Yeah. So then
No,
you end
yeah,
up like if
100%.
you get a decent job and then you have like a good, partner, I feel like it makes it a lot easier. And then also like a lot more people, I guess, are like going to college, doing that type of stuff. Like even if you get like you're a phlebotomist, even if you get something like that, like you make a livable in
It's
a
still
way.
a trade.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still something, and then you could also progress it.
Hmm.
So I feel like that plays a big role. It's like how they say like the power couple is like a blue collar man and a nurse.
Mm,
Like if you have those two together, like somebody like a man that works his ass off and the nurses just make like good money in general, that's like the best couple like out there. Think about it.
yeah, I guess, but
Or like if yeah, that's what they say. That's what TikTok
to
says.
to a point, that's crazy.
TikTok
I don't
should be the
know.
last fucking thing you get advice from.
As we post this on TikTok.
I mean, actually,
That's
keep
the
doing it.
best advice.
Yikes. No, I was just thinking though, like it's crazy to think. So, like you were saying, like there's a lot of people that are your age that have siblings my age or whatever. But like we grew up in the same house at the same time, like all together. But we are actually two complete different generations. Like we literally split right down the middle. The first three of us are all millennials or considered millennials. And then the last three of us are
Gen Z,
Gen
right?
Gen
Z.
Z.
Yeah. So like it's weird. It's crazy to think that like we went through things that you guys didn't, but it like and vice versa.
Like what? Like 9/11?
I mean, you weren't
So only different thing.
No, well, yeah, but you we experienced them at different ages.
But it's like the same thing, like how you guys, like people your age hate on us so bad, like mine and Kevin.
You guys fucking hate us.
Is you
oh,
guys,
definitely.
No, you guys-
I can agree.
but
I can agree.
But you say like, oh, how do you remember like watching Hey Arnold?
Oh, because you watched it with us.
Fuck you mean? I watched all of that shit.
That doesn't even count anymore though, because now you can just get on Disney Plus or Netflix or
No,
whatever and find
I
them
honestly
all.
think the only thing that like your guys your age get more mad about like the younger generation, like job wise?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Oh, at your age, I was making this much.
Yeah.
How the fuck you there already?
Yeah, how are you there, boy?
How are you there? Times that.
But I could definitely say that Gen Z is a lot of ass kissers. Like, you guys definitely learned how to get to the top
It's not
without
like
working
dick
for
ride?
it.
It's not what you know, it's who you blow. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but if you do that,
you
but
guys-
we just developed. It's like we figured it out. Like you can't be mad that we figured it out.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it's so dumb. Like, your generation literally did. Yeah, like, it's literally what you did. It's like you guys figured out how to do, like, how to get somewhere doing less work.
and
And
then-
that's, like, the crappy part. Because sometimes we look and we're like,
ooh, so they're
"Dang,
jealous. That's jealousy.
we
right
did
there.
all this work, and, like, these little kids are just coming and taking
Yeah.
this from us."
I mean, it's definitely like when you see somebody that's like younger than you, like get like a brand new freaking Hellcat,
see, but
and
I
it's not
do-
like so like Brandon from Hayden, like he has one, and that kid like it's like, oh, like that, I'm happy for you. But if I see somebody that's like their life isn't like, you know what I mean? I'm
With
kind of
these
like,
brand new vehicles. I'm like,
yeah,
how the fuck?
But I have like, yeah, there's certain people like you see them and you know like they earn that or they deserve that because of like
No,
the
you-
work
you-
they put in.
You definitely know who the ones that actually earn their money and
Yeah,
actually don't. For
yeah.
Sure.
Or it's just like you see them and they have it, and then like a couple months later the car's destroyed, and you're just like, damn, like, that's sad.
I do feel like, though, in like the farther you go down in generations, like the drive and like I don't know how to say it, like the will to work
Yeah.
definitely drops. Like the
To our age?
like
No.
the lower you go, like every generation now is like
Like the new
less
generation,
and less
fuck,
that they
dude,
want to work.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause I can
100%.
say that
Okay.
my kids, they don't
Yeah.
want to be doing nothing.
I agree to you to a point. People that are younger than us, like younger than me, do not want to work. Like it's very few and far
no,
between.
that's what she's saying.
No. But however,
There are people that are
I've
your age
worked,
that don't want to work.
but
yet.
I've worked with 40-year-old men that don't want to work.
Well, yeah, they've been working 20
No,
years already.
it's not even that. Like, and then you talk about people that they've worked with before, and they're like, dude, that's how they were 10 years ago. Like,
I think
there's,
it's just
I
people
think-
that don't have drive.
I don't think it's drive. I think it's that they just don't understand, like how we said on our other podcast, like you're in a good situation regardless of your situation. And then a misconception that like TikTok and Instagram and everything has given these people, these younger generation, is like you could be whatever you want. Like you could be anything you want. So then they go to a job like yours, right?
Mhm.
And then they're like, oh, I'm going to be a registered nurse in 2 years. And you're like, well, tell me how you're going to do that.
When I've been doing this
Like-
for 6 years
like
and
past-
I ain't no damn nurse.
Like, pass me my needle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Like, just pass me the needle. That's, you know what I mean? And they think they get these jobs and they jump in and they automatically think like they're like above like being the bottom person. When it's like me,
Yeah.
when I started working, like it was like, hand me that hammer, hand me that wrench, hand me this, hand me that. And that's all you were doing. Or that's like when I started working on cars, it was just like sand this all day. Just
That's
sand.
how we grew
yeah,
up,
but
though.
you also, no, like exactly. That's how you got thinking about like you grew up, but you
Being that
doing work.
person.
Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
but it does come to the point. Like it really depends. Like I think the only people that actually work the hardest or achieve more and actually go for that drive is like the people that actually like
Have been taught to.
exactly.
Mhm.
Like
Our-
you have like and this is like no shit against kids or anything, but like new people now is like, bro, they get shit handed to them like there's
Yeah.
Left
nothing.
and right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that because
Yeah, like why does a high schooler have like a 2024
No,
car?
exactly. And like
Yeah.
that's why like I believe like the hardest workers are like the people that didn't have like the best childhood.
For sure,
And the people
because-
that don't do jack shit, bro,
Like
they can lose their job.
And they don't
Pops,
care.
pops and moms,
Yeah.
easily got them.
Yeah, they don't care. Like there was somebody that I worked with a while back.
Oh, I think
And-
gonna say now.
No, not now. It was a while back, and we were talking about like how much our paychecks were. And this is a conversation a lot of people don't like to have, like about money, whatever, with somebody you work with, right?
Mhm.
And then I started telling him like, oh, you could work, 10 more hours and you'd make like $600 more. And he's like, well, I don't need it. Like, why would I need $600 more? Like, I'm fine where I'm at. And it's like, okay, all you're doing is just going home and laying down and playing video games. Like, just work 10 more hours a week and you make more money. And he's like, well, I don't care. I don't need it. And it's like, what the hell? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
bet now he's wishing he had that extra 600. Huh? I know I've been getting up earlier so I can just make an extra like $200
I know exactly what you're
on
talking
each
about.
week.
yeah. Yeah. And it's like,
I think it depends. It depends on on the ages. Like if you tell a 40-year-old that, they're not gonna fucking listen to you. But if you tell like a 19, 20-year-old that, I mean, if you think like, yeah, they have nothing else to fucking do.
yeah, like you're just
I
going
get
home,
it. Yeah.
like, oh, I want to spend time with my girlfriend. Like, is that your wife? No, it's just my girlfriend. Okay, so if she's not willing to stay by your side right now while you're like trying to make an extra $600 to have like an extra 600,000 when you retire, then like maybe that's probably not going to be your wife. Like if she's getting mad at you for working an extra 10 hours now,
Yeah.
because like your wife or like your significant other, girlfriend, whatever, like should always like support your ambitions and support like the growth of like your guys' like financial being and like just relationship in general. Because like when a man has more money, he's less stressed for sure.
Yeah, but with what sacrifices?
Time,
But it's not.
time is money.
Sometimes it's not always time. Sometimes it's time. Sometimes it's distance. Sometimes it's like months that you have to go, which is a lot of time. Sometimes you're missing out on things for your kids. You're like, it's a lot that
But
sometimes people have to sacrifice. And is it really worth it all for money?
but that's a give and take, because like I say, I would rather have my kids eat a 4-course meal without me than eat ramen with me.
See, and I'm the opposite.
Mm.
You know?
But I'm the opposite. I would rather sit there and enjoy that ramen with my kids than I would be at work while my kids have to sit at home trying to figure it
There's
out.
definitely two sides of the
Yeah,
story for sure.
There's for sure. But it's like when they asked us like if we wanted to work overtime on Christmas Day, like there's guys that are like, hell yeah, I will, because like this company paid for the Christmas presents. So it's like if you need me to work, I'll be here. So you have
Well,
to
yeah,
give up that time like that.
When I used to work at the hospital, yeah, I used to work on holidays, but I would make sure to grab the shift that was like convenient to still have that family.
But when you're
time.
like a guy, like when we work at the mines, you're working like a minimum of 12 hours. So like you're missing, like say you work Christmas Day, right?
You either work.
You're
6
either
p.m.
missing
to
the
6
morning.
a.m.
Yeah, like you're screwed. Say it's like Thanksgiving. Like if you have to work on Thanksgiving, you're screwing Thanksgiving up regardless. Like
You're either sleeping all day or you're working all day.
exactly.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see that. But I feel like the support has to go both ways though. Like, and you have to be willing to give up certain things to get that support.
Yeah.
Like you can't expect somebody to want to sit at home constantly
But-
by themselves 24/7.
But if you're like so
just so you
say
can work and make extra money.
so say you're in a relationship, right? And like you're both working, and then like you know that like your husband's gonna be off like a certain day, and that might be like the only day he gets off that month.
Are you taking that day off?
Yeah. Are you going to work?
Am I going to work?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's the only day he's gonna have off for like a long time.
Yeah, I'm
He's-
staying home. I'm staying home.
Because I know people that would go to work,
No, I would stay home.
and then they'd be mad at him, like, "Oh, you barely spend time with me." Like, he
because
tried.
I can go and make that money again tomorrow. But that time with my husband or that time with my kids, whatever it may be, I'm not getting it back.
Do you feel like when you're in a relationship, like you have to prioritize one person's job over the other?
Okay, well that's
You get what
I
I'm
guess
saying?
it depends.
No.
It depends on the scenario.
Wait, so let me explain this to Kevin first, so he's like up to speed. So like, if you're say like you're the man and the woman, and like say like the man, so let's say the woman makes more money, okay? And they and you have a sick kid, and they tell the man like, "Hey, if you call off today, like you're fired," right? And they tell the wife the same thing. Like, whose job is better to keep? Like,
Whoever's
do
making
you
the
feel
most
like
money.
you have to prioritize that?
Yeah, 100%.
That like you have
I
to
don't know
figure that out,
because
right?
I mean, whoever makes the most money, I think, go to work. Knowing
Right.
that just doesn't make that much.
But also, if it's like if you're calling off and you don't have time to use, and you're gonna lose like that whole day of pay. Like you'd still have to do the same thing. Like whoever makes more money.
I don't know, but then you have a situation like mine. Okay, so I have my kids, and yes, me and Gabe have been married for 4 years, but my kids are not biologically his. Are they his responsibility because he chose to marry me? Yes, but they're more mine because they're technically they are my kids. So am I going to ask him to risk his job for my kids,
I mean, yeah.
or is that my responsibility
I
to risk
think-
my job?
I
I mean,
think
yeah, because that's the sacrifice
the
you
minute
made.
the minute that he signed up to marry you, that's the
That's the
sacrifice he made.
Yeah.
So then you still think that it would be whoever makes more money. So even if I'm the one who makes more money,
If it wasn't my kid, I would do it
you would still do it
because I sacrificed on the paper,
because you've already
Committed-
sacrificed enough of your life.
committed to the marriage.
True.
And Kevin's been on that side of that too, like with his parents,
Oh,
like with
that- yeah.
with his, having his stepmom and all that stuff. So, like, I'm sure.
Oh, and she was sacrificed a lot for
Yeah.
us too.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's like you got to prioritize, right? Like that's an adult thing to
Then
figure
you
out.
also have to think of like who's had their job longer, who's more likely to actually lose the job, like who's really going to end up being more appreciated. Because you can have a boss that looks and says like, oh, if you call off, you're fired. But then the next day or like with you being gone, they're like, crap, like I actually need that person. So I probably shouldn't fire them. So
Like I think my boss, like if I called him, I was like, hey, like my kid's sick. Like we're going to do whatever it takes to like find a way for me to like not go to work if I had to. Because like one of the guys I work with, he had just started working with us, and then his lady and his kid both got COVID, right? And they were like dying sick, and he took like a week off, and he definitely, I'm sure he didn't have the time, but it's like the company, and the boss and everything like figured it out for him to be able to do that for his family, and I think that's another reason why like our generation, like how you're saying, like we work harder. I think that's where that comes from because I feel like we have better people above us too, and they expect more of us.
Mhm.
And so, like, if you give the most, like at work, when you do need them by your side, like they're there to support you.
Yeah, and that's just one of those things too where you like actually have to be open and communicate with the
Yeah.
people. Like you can't be a baby and just be like, "Hey, I'm not coming in today." Because there could be a lot behind that, right? Like, okay,
Yeah.
this person is constantly saying like, "Hey, they're not coming in." Like I can admit in the 2 years that I've been at my job, there's been a lot of times when I've been like, this emergency came up or that emergency came up. Like,
I think I only called out like twice since I've been at Florence Copper.
dude, no, like me, I've had to call off for like so many different reasons. Like my kids get sick or I get sick or something's happening with like somebody around me
Yeah.
constantly, which is really hard like as a mom. But like my boss has helped me too, like because I communicate and I'm like, hey, you know what, I need like this much time.
And that was like the thing, like when I was working at Life Cycle, and like with our boss there, when everything happened with Dad, like I probably had maybe like 2-3 weeks of vacation time, but like I still was like able to make it work to have like a whole month off, and that was like with his help. Like he's like, I'm gonna like just he's like, I'm just gonna like put your time in for you, and we're gonna adjust it to get you your hours. And so it's like when you have people that like push you to do that and stuff, like you want to do, you know what I mean? Like it makes you want to go to work the next day. It doesn't make you want to be like, oh, like you know what, like
Yeah, you
like-
wake up and you actually enjoy your job because
Yeah.
you enjoy the people that you work with. Like that's how I am too. Like I almost left and then I just talked to my boss about it. I was like, "Hey, like I got this offer, it was more." And he was definitely like, "Well, you're just going to leave like that?
Yeah.
Like what can I do to get you to stay?" And then some people looked at it as like, "Well, it took you saying you were leaving for them to give you more." And it's like, "No, actually, it took me communicating that I needed more for him to offer more."
Yeah, and I do feel like, see, like another thing with like younger people our age, like they work with somebody that's been working for like 20 years,
Mhm.
and they think that they like deserve the same amount of money. And they're like, well, I'm doing the same job, but they don't understand like that guy's there for his experience. Like that
Mhm.
guy's there because like he could tell you like if we have to, fit a pipe, they could tell you exactly how to fit that pipe versus like a 19-year-old kid or a 20-year-old kid, they're not able to tell you that type of thing. So it's like he's earned that through like his knowledge and his just time over years. It's not just, oh yeah, like we're both out here fusing pipe. Like no, he's getting paid that for what he has in his head, not his physical aspect, I guess.
Have you ever had that happen, Kevin? None of it?
No, I don't really work with older. I mean, people I work with now, they're all my
They're
age.
all like similar age now.
Yeah.
Dang.
Everyone
Probably
I
the
work
only
with-
person he works with is Frankie Magianis.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I work with him.
Yeah.
But I like working with older people because actually, like, I don't know, I feel like they don't look at you dumb, especially like our age.
Yeah.
They actually want to help us the most because I mean, if you think about it, that's the one that's gonna be with the company longer than you.
And if they're like there to like show you, and then they show you like like they show you wrong, then they look stupid.
Because there's people that gatekeep
Yeah.
If
their
you
work
had the choice, would you work like alone or with a team?
with the team.
Depends on who the team is.
I can say
And it depends
because the
on
crew
what
I work with,
it depends
I can work
on
with them all
what my
day.
it depends on what my role is with the team.
Okay, so
mean?
you would want to be the leader, just because I know you.
It depends on the job though.
Look
so,
at Kevin. Kevin's making a face like
so,
he
like,
would definitely want to be the leader.
I
He
would
ain't in
either-
no team.
I would either want to be the leader if it's a job that I'm very familiar with and everybody else isn't really so much. Like I'm definitely like taking control of that. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be told like, oh, you're doing it wrong just because they think that they understand when I've already done it multiple times. Like that type of thing. But it's also like if I'm not the leader, like I'm going to be the hardest working person there, or I'm going to be standing next to the person leading the job and bugging the crap out of them, asking them questions.
Asking all the
So
questions.
that way, the next time the job needs to be done, I can be the leader.
That's
Yeah.
why you guys
I
think
see.
we're ass kissers.
Yeah.
No, but I'm the same way. Actually, I think
'Cause I'm
that's
around my
where-
boss the whole time.
I think that's where it comes in, like where you're taught, right? Because at work, I'm actually the same way. Like, not necessarily I always want to be the leader, but if I'm not in that lead position, I'm definitely like asking all the questions I need to, not only because I would want the lead position, but also because I want to make sure that my job is being done correctly. And I want to make sure that I'm
Yeah.
giving 100% there, because at the end of the day, if that person screws up, that's on them. Like their name is on that. So like in my line of work, we have to fill out all of our own paperwork. Like we put patients in, we do all of that stuff. And then our name is all over that paper.
So that's where it
if I
comes
mess
in.
up, that's on me.
That's where it comes in. Like, I think we were talking about this yesterday, or like me and Kevin, where I think like you have to care to an extent. Like when you do work, like if you don't care about your work or like the quality of work, then like you might as well just not do it, because you have to care. Because like if I go and I fix something, like say I got called out in the middle of the night to work and I go out and I fix it, and then they come out the next morning and then they're like, hey, who the hell did this? Like that's the last thing I'd want. Like if I have to stay there for 6 hours like that night,
They do it right.
I'd rather do it right. Like one night they had to stay late and we fused the pipe because we thought like they were gonna run that stuff like that night, and then they didn't end up running it till like the next day. So then the next day I went in and I told my boss, I'm like, hey, it was kind of shitty. So like, can I have time to go back and fix it? And he's like, yeah, like if you think you need to. But it's like I only did it, like I didn't half-ass it, but like I definitely didn't do it as best as I
You
could.
rushed it.
But I was doing
Yeah.
it in the dark also. So, but you have to care to a certain aspect about your job and about your like your name, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like you don't want a crew of guys to be in charge of a crew of guys, and then you do a job and they're like, oh, I'm not gonna have Benji's guys do that job again.
You just don't want to be looking
Like-
at the guy that's just there for the money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because that looks
that's
bad on
definitely
you.
true.
yeah, I definitely
That was
agree with
bad.
Also,
that.
depending on the line of work, like screwing up in your job could screw up a lot of things.
Well, in like your line of work, like it could be. So
A
I
patient's life.
So
it's,
I heard
it's critical.
So I heard a story like from somebody where like their son had was just sick or whatever, and then they did like a test for is it pneumonia? Is that like they like draw from your back or whatever or something?
Oh, the spinal fluid.
Yeah. So they like took the spinal fluid and then it got like
Mono?
mixed up. Yeah, they got like mixed up in the lab, and
Mm-hmm.
then he didn't have it, but somebody else did. So then they're
But
like,
he got
so then he
diagnosed with
took
it.
the kid home, and then they were like, no, you need to bring your kid back. Like he has this. And then
he was treated
and
for
so
it.
they were like starting to treat him for it, and then they did a test again. They're like, oh, he doesn't even have it.
See, and that can be dangerous. Like for us, it's very important that we do our job right, because there's lots of things that go into it, right? Like if a sample gets messed up or if something happens, like that could be somebody's results.
Yeah,
Like we draw for people with like me personally right now, I draw for people with kidney disease. So if I mess up their stuff or I mix up their stuff, they could be diagnosed with a like end stage kidney failure and they don't even have that. Or
So you guys have to be perfection with it.
it's
Yeah.
literally
That's
like
way too much
you have to
stress.
put the label on there, like show it to the
Mm-mm.
person.
Do you feel-
like, is this you?
So let me ask you a question. Working in the medical field, do you feel like that's more of like a woman's job, or do you feel like it's something like
No.
not so I wouldn't say like the whole medical field in general. I'm just saying like, do you feel like there's certain things in that aspect that like women are better at? Because like I don't. So this is why I could never feel that I work in it. Is because I have no tact and no ability to talk to people. Like if I was a doctor and I found out like somebody had like let's say cancer, like I'm just gonna walk in there straight up and just be like, hey bro, like you got cancer, bro. Like
So you have no
I have no ability.
empathy.
Yeah,
You have no
I
empathy.
Yeah.
don't.
So I guess a lot of things come into play for that. Okay, so at first, when I first got this job, I used to be like, I'm just a phlebotomist, right?
Mhm.
I always used to say that because I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I'm just a dumb
But
mechanic.
now that I've been in it, I
It's a dumb
realize
blue
that
collar
like
boy.
honestly, the blood, like we were just saying, like the blood and the lab work, like that is the first step to a whole patient's medical care,
And their life.
right? Yeah, and their whole life. So it's actually a really important job. I but I don't feel like I could do more than what I do. Like the reason I'm not a nurse after doing this for 6 years is because my heart is too big. I will get too emotionally attached. If I walk in and I have a patient in the ICU that's been there for 4 days, which I used to do this drawing blood in like up in Globe and stuff. If you see a person face to face and you're like working with them, giving their medication, like you're trying to help this person fight for their life and they don't make it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I ain't going back in there because I just tried to do everything I could for that person and they're not here anymore. Like there ain't no way that a person like me could be a nurse. So I guess it just depends. Like guys, some guys having no heart, having no empathy is what makes better nurses sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you don't get yourself
I'm gonna be
attached.
honest. When I go to the hospital, I prefer females. No,
And why is that?
it has nothing to do with like anything like that. It's just like like say you're having like serious like medical problems. I feel like it's easier for me to like be open with like a female than it is like a man. Do you agree?
Yeah, because with a guy, you act all tough and shit. With
Yeah.
a female, you actually have to tell.
Yeah.
You think so? So it's
I prefer a female more than the guy if I'm going to the doctor's
And then
office.
especially like say if it's anything like below my waist, like
All right.
no, you know what I mean? Like I don't want a guy like
you don't want a guy
that's
grabbing
just
you?
awkward. Yeah, that's just awkward. For sure. It's like, no way. Yeah,
So
I just prefer female.
I can see
But
that.
like say I was getting like bad news, like I just said, like I think I would want to know straight up.
You'd want somebody to be straightforward.
Yeah, like shoot me straight, dude. Don't freaking sugarcoat it.
or don't come in here with this doctor talk that I'm not gonna understand.
And I feel like the guy would be blunt with you, more blunt than the
Yeah,
female. She
so
would like
that's
sugarcoat
why-
around it,
Yeah.
make it seem not as bad. The guy
like a
was
dude
like, "Hey,
walk
dog,
in like a
you're fucked, bro.
yeah.
I can't tell you anything."
Yeah,
else."
that's like my foot doctor. That's a guy, and like he's like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, you know, you could take my advice I give you, or you can't. Like, and he's like, it's all up to you how you feel, how your body feels. But then I feel like a female, as in that perspective, is gonna be like, this is what you need to do. Like, you need to do this, and they're too like,
Too soft.
yeah, on that aspect of it. So there's like a boundary of it. I
So
guess.
for the care, you would rather have a female, but for the information, you'd
The
rather
guy.
have a male,
yeah,
Yeah.
or at least
Yeah.
someone who's gonna be straight up.
yeah, for
Well,
sure.
that makes sense. Yeah. I guess I could say the same. I mean, I don't know. I've gone to all different kinds of doctors. Like,
And I will say for kids though, like for my kids, I think like male doctors treat kids better than female doctors.
like baby wise,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
pediatrician wise.
Yeah, like pediatrician wise, like they
You think they're better with
yeah.
them?
Really?
Yeah. I've noticed
See,
this.
and I think it's because females get more attached. We just have stronger
So you're
feelings, and
kinda-
it's more of like a motherly type thing. Like you don't want to get attached to somebody's kid, like, oh, your kid is sick. But also sometimes we could be super judgy too.
No, but so what I'm saying, yeah, so like what I'm saying is like say it's like the mom, right? So say like you were taking your kids to the doctor and it's a female. And
Mhm.
like your kid's not really like that sick. They just have like a cold. She's
definitely
she's
feel
just
like
gonna be like,
She's judging me.
why did you bring your kid in here? Like
She's
blah blah
judging
blah.
me.
But if it's like a man, he's gonna be like, oh, you know, yeah, like he's okay or she's okay. Like this is all they have. I'm gonna prescribe you this so they could get better faster, like that. Versus like a woman is like, Like we took one of the kids somewhere one time because like there was after we got the AC replaced, remember the like all the mold that was like in the vents because they had them open for so long, and then like Ben was super sick, so we took Ben, and then she's like, "There's mold everywhere," and I was like, "Okay, that doesn't mean like it's getting blown around, like you know."
Yeah.
And she's just like, "It's like he's fine. There's mold everywhere. Like it's no big deal. Like he'll be fine." And it's like,
But really, no, because he could be having like he's having a reaction or
yeah,
something. I guess it just depends. Some people, like I said, like in the medical field, some people have a heart like for it, and some people have like they should be in it, and some people shouldn't. Like I
Yeah.
definitely see people all the time, and
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
definitely couldn't do it.
yeah.
You think you could?
No,
Yeah.
I can't tell someone he has like cancer or something.
We'll be standing next to each other like you do it.
No, exactly. Like, dude,
Pointing to each other.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like
I
that
feel
for
too bad.
anything. I think any type of job.
But see, like a guy though, like your Uncle John, like that's a good guy.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, like that's like just as a person though, he's like a good
I
person.
don't know how he like.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
that's
he
a
gives
serious
those
job he
type
has
of news.
too. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
gives those type of news. That's
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it.
I
Don't
think
know.
yeah.
It eats at them and they just don't say anything. Like that's a lot you have. That's why I draw blood. I come in there, hey, hi, how you doing? And you know, it feels good too when you like have people that are like, oh, I've had like this really bad experience, blah blah blah, and they're like, you're really good at your job. Like that makes you feel good because you think your job is super simple, but to them, you doing a good job at your job like just made their whole entire day.
Yeah.
But I guess it could be the same for you guys because, like you said, like if somebody comes and says, like, "Oh, you did a damn good job at fixing this," compared to the last guy, like
It makes you feel good for sure.
Yeah, it makes you feel good, but like see, so like where I'm is I don't have like when we go onto that mine site, I don't have like no sympathy or empathy or like we're all equal, right? So then it's like if you're screwing up, like I'm gonna tell you you're screwing up, and I'm gonna shoot you like as straight as I can shoot you, and it might not be a good thing, like how people say like, oh, like maybe next time we do this job, like you should do this or you should do that. It's like, hey, no, bro, like you fucked that up. Go over there and fix it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Kevin knows this because Kevin's been on the side. So like we had do a lot of like radio communication. So like they'll fuck up on their end. Or like we'll start a well up, right?
Yeah.
And they'll leave the valve closed.
Yeah.
And then I'll get on the radio and I'll be like, hey, is your valve open? Like I'll call them out on the radio, and a lot of people don't like it. And I'll be like, hey, can you open that valve? And then they'll open the valve, and then like Kevin will be like, oh, my bad, like you know. But people will be like, oh, well, why didn't you just text them, or why didn't you just like why'd you do it over the radio?
You're not gonna learn from it.
Yeah.
Because now you just embarrassed me
So
and
he's
told
not gonna do it
everybody that I
again.
didn't do my job right.
Mhm.
So now next time, like I ain't letting you call me.
That's
out like
exactly why I do it.
That's the point of it.
Like if
That's very
like
true. Yeah.
you shouldn't make people feel dumb. I do agree with that. But like to an extent, like if somebody's being dumb, you gotta like tell them like they're being dumb. You gotta be like, hey, like why are or if I tell you to do something and then you do it like your way instead of the way I told you, but I might have a specific way like what I'm trying to do. Or I get a lot of people like will do like specific projects, and Kevin's been on the other side of this. We'll do like specific projects and they don't have any idea about it and they don't understand it. And I don't have the time of day to sit there and explain it to them. Like just do what I'm telling you to do and trust that in the end, like it's gonna work out. So then like I'll tell them over the radio and they'll do like the whole thing. And then at the end, I'll go over there where they're at and I'll be like, hey, this is why we did what we did. But then you have people that they don't want to take that time to learn. And then I start getting phone calls like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And it's like, it doesn't matter.
Because
to
in
you.
the end, it's going to be beneficial.
Yeah, exactly.
But you have to stop and wait. And like,
do you feel like that's a good
I think
thing?
it really depends on who is, I guess, giving you the directions.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if it was you, yeah, of course I'm gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
They should have more knowledge. Just depends. If I know someone, I'm like, nah, you don't know shit.
but see, that's another thing too, is
Not
like
listening to you.
being able to take like guidance or like even constructive criticism.
So we talked about
however you
this
say it.
ourselves. Our generation can't take advice.
No.
So.
No, you can't take advice. You can't take it when somebody's telling you doing something wrong. Like none of it.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
You guys get so offended so fast, and you can definitely say you guys because that's a generational thing. Like, but then again, So then you have millennials who I guess were like,
It definitely depends on who it's coming from, though.
Depends on who it's coming from.
Yeah. Because like if Brian's giving me advice or Ryan's giving me advice or like Travis, like guys that I know like have been in the shit,
I'm listening.
like I'm gonna listen.
100%.
But if I'm getting advice from somebody who's only like a couple years older than me, that's a hard one.
okay, but what if there's somebody who has experience?
It doesn't matter.
Like me, sometimes I try to give advice on life and you guys all look at me like I'm crazy, but I've been there, done that. That's how I'm able to give you that advice.
But I think that goes again, like how you were saying, like our lives are different, like how you were talking about like the canned food and shit. Like it's like I could take your advice, but it might not fit into my life the way that it fits yours.
But you could construct it to do so.
Yeah, I could. I guess so.
Or even with your way, saying like, "Oh, if you do it my way, it's the better way." You gotta realize too, people are more comfortable doing it their way as well.
Yeah, I mean I get that, but it's like if you're doing something for the
If you're gonna
time,
hang on, if you're gonna tell me how to do something, and I think it's confusing as fuck, I'm sorry, I'm doing it
Yeah.
my way. I'm doing it the way the more comfortable I am with
But
it.
that's how it is with everything in
but
life.
that's experience.
Yeah.
That's where
and-
your experience comes in, because if you don't know what you're doing and you're not even trying to listen to like what I'm teaching you and you're trying to do it your way, like that's an issue. But if I teach you how to do it first and then you get the gist of it and then you're like, okay,
Oh, then yeah, you can
instead
do it
of
your way
doing
too,
this,
100%.
yeah, instead of doing this, like I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it this way, like this is faster for me.
But everybody does that.
Yeah.
Like once you've learned to do it the first time,
You're gonna start learning your own way. how to do
yeah,
it.
or
Yeah.
like after you've done it a couple of times, and it's like that with anything. Like then you have your own way that you
Mhm.
become accustomed to. Like sometimes that's why it's not easy to have a lead position, because when you're like making shortcuts or doing things differently, like
Are you guys allowed to do that in your field? Because I feel like you can't.
well,
Yeah, like
I
what
feel like you can't
shortcuts-
take. I can't feel like you can't take.
you can't
shortcuts
really
into-
take shortcuts, but there's like other ways that you can do things. Like if somebody teaches you in a certain order, okay, and that order doesn't work for you, then you do it the way that you feel comfortable.
So you can change the order up and everything. You can change the way you do it.
The way, yeah,
like you can't change
like your
the
pattern,
actual procedure.
your pattern. You can't change the procedure or how things need to be done.
Yeah.
No, but you can change the order and how you do them, or like your process for doing them.
Yeah.
So it just depends. But you can do that with anything in life. Like you can just
And everything you do, yeah, you can definitely do that by yourself.
Yeah.
Or no, I mean, more comfortable just doing it your way.
and everybody is like that. Like no matter
No,
how
that's
many
everyone,
people try
yeah.
to tell you that they're not like that. Like, oh, I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna do it the way they show me. Yeah, you might the first time or the first 2 times, but after that, you're doing it the way you want to do it, and we all know it.
I hate when people do that.
Like try to.
I'm
act
doing
like,
it the way my boss told me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut
Like
the fuck-
bullshit.
This is the only way
Well,
we can
that's
talk,
just because
bro.
your boss is standing over there. Because we all know damn well, as soon as they're gone, you ain't doing it that way. I can't stand an ass kisser. I'm sorry, but I cannot. No.
I definitely don't do that.
Ass kiss?
No, not the ass kiss.
I was gonna say,
Well,
definitely right.
to an extent.
Wait, do you do things specifically just because your boss is there?
No. So
So you still
this
do
is
them your way.
so I will tell you, like majority of the time, like this is what I get told. I get a phone call
Oh,
and
hell.
it's either from one or two of them, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, so and so wanted this done, go do it. And then I'll call them and I'll be like, hey, this is how I'm gonna do it. You all right with that? I trust you. And then I do it the way that I do it. And it might be so a lot of the things that I learned, like there was no instructions in my job. Like when we started the well field, there was no instructions. And then like there was no like other operators, they had just hired us mechanics and we were out there and pretty much like the guys they hired, they didn't really know much about it either. And I really didn't have much time to teach them about it because everything's like up and running. And you could ask Kevin, like it was always Benji. Like I was doing a lot and I was doing my best to teach them. But like how I said, I don't have patience. I don't have the ability to talk to people. So then it's just faster for me to go and do it myself than to ask somebody else for help.
So, say you had an inspection,
Mhm.
okay, and you know these people are coming in, and they say, "Okay, you have to do it this way while these people are here." Is your mind trained to where you could switch like that, and then when they're gone, you go back to your way?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna screw it up and do it your way the whole
So
time?
the way that the best way to explain it to you specifically is like I created the ways.
Bruh.
Like I created them, so I know the ways.
Okay, well, at a different job,
Right?
Like I'm just
Right or wrong?
saying a general
If I sh-
thing, dude.
if I were to
like,
This
show
is
you-
why you said your ass kissing.
If I were to show you like the SOPs, that
Yeah,
like,
but I think like when you say like ass kissing, let's all be honest here. If we're all around our bosses, we're all gonna act different way than we're with our coworkers.
I don't know because if I'm around
Mm.
Brian, bro, like I don't like he's so cool that
No, like no.
you know what I'm saying. Like I don't see him as a. I respect the
Mm.
dude, and I would never like degrade him or.
Yeah,
say-
but are you gonna say the same shit you actually tell your own
Yeah.
coworkers too, Brian?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it's different
Have
because
you
Brian. Yeah.
never
No,
met-
Brian. Yeah, it's Brian. He's a
no,
cool
I'm
boss.
not talking. Okay, so I'm not talking that boss.
No, Brian.
I'm
do you
talking
mean?
about their bosses.
No,
okay,
Yeah,
so
that's-
Brian is a superintendent.
oh my,
That's
geez.
big dog. Yeah.
So
So
our
you're the one that's losing the job for everybody then.
no.
No, you
No,
gotta take,
because-
no, hang on. You gotta take it this way, okay? So the reason why Benji says like he's so known and everything, you also gotta think about it. When there's people on the radio and they said, "Hey, I need to go get this done," of course he's gonna be the first one to say, "I got it." That's what makes him look the way
That
he
is ass kissing. I don't care how you say it. That's ass kissing
I
because
don't.
that's saying.
I think that just looks
It's
like an
working.
overachiever. That's just an overachiever.
Yeah, an
No, but that's
overachieving
good.
ass
Overachievers-
kisser.
People want overachievers.
Because that's
See-
somebody
see?
that's
I make
But see,
like,
that just shows that if you
They're-
want to do bare
like that's
minimum,
that's gonna be me.
I
That's
make
gonna be me.
I
like
make me my boss.
I'm
and my
jumping
whole
every
crew
time.
Look good,
yeah. But if you want to be an overachiever, like that's really good. I think. I don't
And-
think that's ass kissing.
and I don't think
That's just you wanting to be the best at your
Yeah.
position. If you're doing bare minimum, I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, obviously.
I'm just gonna do the shit they gave us to do.
No,
Go
but
do
so,
the
like-
extra shit. That's what
so-
they care about.
to put it in perspective. When I started there was like 40 people that
I don't
worked
know.
there. So like I got to know like all these people that are like the bosses now, like the big bosses. Before, like some of them were already like the big boss, but like when Kevin came in, like there was already like the people between them, like the
Everything was already in
supervisors,
motion with it.
like that. But versus like I was having like one-on-one conversations and they were like directing me daily. So it's like a lot easier for me to go and talk to him, and then like my boss would be like I worked for Brian before I
Mhm.
transferred, so then my boss just tells me like, hey, go and like talk to Brian about what he wants done, because it's easier than like him and Brian having a conversation and then the conversation goes to me.
So it's easier for you to go directly to that person.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kevin?
I don't know. I just think he's an overachiever, which is good. I'm not saying it's bad.
I guess I'm an ass kisser.
I call it. You call it overachieving. I call it ass kissing because that's.
No, I think what ass
definitely,
kissing
like,
is like you're just a whole different person when you're in front of the bosses or not. If you're the
Yeah.
same person
mm,
in front of your boss and especially in front of the coworkers, dude, that's not ass kissing.
no, because it could go either way. Because look at it this way: like you're looking at him like, dude, that's like
Or if you're
our
like,
boss, and you're saying that you're gonna act the same way you do. You don't think that that's ass kissing because you're like,
No,
oh,
'cause
I'm so cool with this.
No,
dude,
because
No,
I
'cause
learned that. I learned
I'm
that from my
gonna be
last,
this
but I learned
way.
that from my last job.
so like
There's a
we're-
lot of people that are like that.
Yeah.
and Benji was one of them.
So
I thought it was ass kissing at first.
So, like,
to be honest,
no, so like
Okay,
we're
until
at-
you look at it
exactly.
at different perspectives, like,
we're
actually
at
it's
the
just
Christmas
overachieving.
party, but we're like at the Christmas party, right? And then Brian like comes up to us and then he's like, oh, you want to do sex?
Oh, what?
Like joking about like the way that I say
I
that,
probably shouldn't
And-
be saying names, but okay.
but everybody knows like that's how like it's just.
And your answer was no. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Do I get a raise?
Oh hell.
But no, like it's like a personable relationship. But it's like when it comes down to like if he had to rip my ass, he still would. And I'm not gonna act the same way back.
Like you're not gonna be an.
But see,
asshole to
like
him.
you see that as ass kissing, but that's how we get ahead.
by kissing ass.
And guess what? And the people that kiss ass, the youngest ones that kiss ass, guess what? Now they're at the top.
Yeah.
Think about
And
that.
then in 10 years,
Well, that's good for you guys.
10 years?
Meanwhile, I'll just be at work doing my job, worrying about myself, and making my money and going home.
But see, that's what you call an average worker.
But then again,
To me, that's what I call a
you're doing the
person
bare
that's-
minimum.
No, that's what I call a person
I'm
that's
not
just there
doing
for
the
the
bare
paycheck.
minimum because I will go above and beyond. I'm an above and beyond.
So you're an
person.
overachiever.
No. Mm-mm.
Above and beyond is overachieving.
To a certain extent.
So let me ask you a question. If your boss said, we have 20 things we need to get done today, right?
Or you could be in the front line.
Wait. But if there's 30 things that need to get done in total for the next 2 days,
I'm doing both of them so I can sit on my ass the next day. What the hell you mean? I'm doing all 30.
You're an ass kisser.
That's overachieving.
Yeah. You're the same. You just see it differently.
I don't know.
What was that other question you had for
I'm
us?
doing it for myself. The other question?
About
like way back?
no, yeah, well, no, like to get to like back to I guess like more of like a entertaining aspect of it.
So
The Mr. Beast question or whatever it was.
The Mr. Beast question. Earlier, I was watching Mr. Beast with my son, okay? And on this episode, a guy and a girl who had been, they broke up 3 years prior, had to be chained together for 30 days to win $250,000 that they had to split. So obviously, they'd get $125K each. Okay?
Yeah.
Throughout the 30 days, the chain was shortened.
Ooh.
So and you're in this room. It's definitely bigger than this garage, but not by much. I would consider it like a studio.
So it just
apartment.
gets shortened. They get closer and closer.
Like every couple of days, he comes in and he'll like do these things.
I think it's like he's shortened by like 10 feet.
Oh, you've seen it?
No.
I watched it.
A lot more than that. So it starts at 60 feet and then it like goes in. But would you guys be able to be chained to your ex for 30 days for $125K?
Go first.
Do you think? No, you go first.
No, fuck no.
No, because
it's no.
For
Because I just know
$100,000?
it wouldn't work.
I probably do a lot of things for $100,000.
would you be able to be chained to your ex?
I think the question is, do you get to pick the ex?
Well, in this case,
That's tough.
I think she
No.
did.
Is it like your most recent ex?
No, because they didn't pick it. Because he picked the most recent one.
Well, the girl was on the show before, and she was like alone in a room with a stranger for 60 days. And then she was just like coming back on to do an episode, and it was with her ex for 30 days.
But it was a recent one.
Yeah, it was like her most recent.
Yeah.
But it was 3 years since they had
So
dated.
would you do your most recent?
Okay, so do you if you have an ex from 3 years ago? Okay. So think back 3 years. Would you be able to be chained to them for 30 days in a studio apartment for $125K?
Are you allowed to wear like noise canceling headphones?
I mean, they can basically do whatever they want, but throughout the days, the chain gets shorter, so you get closer and closer. So
it definitely depends.
And you're on
It's
camera
a lot of money,
the
though.
entire
It's a
lot of
time.
money.
You're on camera the entire time.
It's a lot of money. I'm not worried about the camera.
I probably could do it.
Yeah.
I probably could do it because I just just be like, okay, whatever. Like whatever's happening, like you like even if somebody's like talking shit to me, I'd be like, whatever.
I'm getting $100,000.
Yeah, I'm getting $100,000.
I definitely couldn't.
I get a Lambo after this.
I couldn't. Well, they get Teslas. Like it's actually a pretty cool episode. Like I don't know why.
No. But actually, at the end, okay, it makes it more interesting. At the end of the video, he goes to each of the ex and they said, "Do you want to split it or do you want to take it all?" See?
I couldn't do it then because I definitely would lose all that money.
Oh yeah, they do that because they're doing like a lie detector,
exactly.
and they're like, "Would you try to
it?
take all the money?"
I would
if you
definitely.
could?
I would.
Yeah, of course.
I would.
Like there's a lot to it. Like there's like things where they're like, "Oh, okay, we can take off $25K and then
Would you do
this
it?
mystery door."
Yeah, but I feel like it's different for you because
It's different for girls because our emotions. Like again,
no, that's not what we're talking about. Like you're married and everything.
Exactly.
And you still have to go do it like with your ex. Would you still do it?
It would just be arguing the entire time. But yeah, to be able to bring home $125K to my family, fuck yeah.
Somebody's gonna end up getting choked with the chain.
Yeah.
If she had to do it.
I mean, we all know that my choice is not always the best. So
we don't degrade people here.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we don't judge.
It would definitely be
we listen
a
and we don't judge.
situation. It would be toxic for sure.
We should do that.
Yeah, I think it definitely just depends. Like if you get to pick them. If it's your most recent,
it has been most recent.
Then like I don't think that'd be like an issue. It'd just be probably like awkward.
So you're jacking that cat. You're stealing, right?
Oh, for sure. Agreed. For sure.
The Hellcat?
Yeah. No, the cash.
2 Hellcats now.
The cash.
It's gonna be 2 Hellcats.
Yeah.
Now.
You're taking the cash. You're taking all of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So in the
I
end,
have
if
to
they
go.
If you
say
give me
no,
the opportunity, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes both ways.
I don't know.
You would take all the fucking cash.
I don't know if I could actually do it though, because like my anxiety, like
they
oh
might need it
hell
more
no,
than me.
that's crazy talk.
Oh my god.
So would you give it to him? Let's answer this.
Would I give them the whole?
Would you?
Hell no! I didn't just stay in there and put up with their ass for nothing.
I'll make a deal. I was like, you know what? I'll take 250. I'll give you 25. No, 25,000.
Is it 275? Was the amount 250?
250.
I'll
Well,
give you
no, because
25,000. Shit.
in the first 3 days they come and say, if we can shorten the chain half the length, we'll give you an extra 25. So
Every
yeah, it's
day?
175. No, just that one time, and they split it up, and it's like
Ooh.
$12.50 each.
I don't know, dude. That dude makes some good videos.
He really does.
That's
That
a
should be
lot.
stuff.
That's like a whole production quality thing.
He made
Yeah,
like,
but that shit's fake, dude. Those are not real exes.
But
bro.
you think?
no, they definitely are, because throughout the video, like you can see where they have like their moments.
Yeah, but that's what makes the content better, though.
Yeah, for sure.
They can easily tell me, oh, you can just fucking argue real quick. Makes the content better.
Yeah,
Think about it. If it's just exes and they don't say shit the whole damn video,
it's like
I'm
like,
sorry, that video's just not
Well,
gonna
they
blow
sit
up.
there and they're like, "Oh, why did you break up with me?" And I think I'm just still da 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 da.
Bitch.
da. And it's like,
Shut up.
okay, so you have to have no. It was the guy. She broke up with him, and he ends up reading this whole big
Type
old
shit.
book about like,
So this
how
dude was,
men
like,
can
stuck
understand
on her.
women. Yes, like he was.
Yeah.
He
Like,
was
yeah, I think-
genuinely heartbroken that she broke up with him 3 years before that. He literally was like, "I was so in love with you."
That's crazy.
She's like, "I was in love with you too, but I felt like I was having to ask you to do things for me."
oof. Yeah, I don't know.
So do you think that you would be able to like have that conversation with them?
And get it posted on YouTube? Not at all.
No?
No, do you think you would allow that? Like to be publicly like you're basically like being like what is it like defamation?
Just air it,
Like something like
just
that?
air it the fuck out.
Yeah, like you're just like all your business.
Well,
is
see,
just-
and then in the
I don't
first
It
like-
few
depends.
days,
I don't like
No,
people-
it depends. If you're a piece of shit, hell no, I don't want that shit to leak out.
That's like your personal business.
the first few days was like super toxic. Like he was being an asshole to her, and she was like crying and
yeah, dude,
upset.
that shit was
Yeah.
fun.
Like
as hell.
it's pretty crazy. You're gonna have to watch it. Like you should watch it. Like the kids put them on, and I don't really like. I'm always like, I don't want to watch this dumb YouTube
We'll
shit.
watch it together.
But it was pretty good.
You want to watch it?
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
watch it together.
You're gonna watch it together. You're gonna go watch the little chick.
We're gonna have to
Chick
buy another
flick.
Plan B.
Yeah.
Wait, but you guys.
Crazy.
So wait. Going backwards again. The Love Island's the only chick flick you watch, or the only chick series, whatever the hell. Have you ever watched a movie by yourself? Let's rephrase
I watched this
that.
movie the other day called The Snack Shack. And it was like a rom-com. And I definitely felt a little bit more fruity after I finished it.
The Snack Shack, was it a
What?
good movie? At least?
It was a good movie, but it made me feel like
What about you, Kevin? Have you ever watched it like a chick flick by yourself?
No. It's fucking weird.
No.
No.
No, you know one of my favorite movies though, and I've watched this movie many times by myself, and
Oh,
you're
no.
gonna be like, "What the? I've never heard this before." The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh hell! I knew
I
it was
love
gonna
that
be something
movie.
cheesy like that.
I love that movie. You never seen
Really?
it? Oh, we'll watch that together.
You say like it's like Forrest Gump or some shit.
no, I've never seen Forrest Gump.
You've never seen Forrest Gump?
No,
You're a fucking idiot.
You're lying.
I swear. I've watched the Titanic like a couple weeks.
The
back
Notebook's
for
a
the first
banger, dude.
For the first time,
time. Never seen
The
that.
Notebook.
Well, Charlie St. Cloud.
That's a classic.
You ever watch that? Charlie St. Cloud
Did you watch it by
No.
with
yourself?
Zac Efron?
The Notebook?
Mhm.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely Chained to an X for sure.
Dude, the Notebook is crazy by yourself. No, I
What
feel like that's
about,
more of a girl thing.
There's one with Miley Cyrus. But
The
I can't
Hannah
ever
Montana
think of the
movie?
name of it.
That's a
No,
banger.
no. It's like where her dad gets cancer or whatever. She goes to stay
Let's
with
look
him
it
in the
up.
summer.
What?
How come I can't think of the name of it right now? Is it The Song? I think it's called The Song.
Let's see. Do the last song, 2000.
The Last Song.
Yeah.
See, I was close to it. The Last Song. That's a really good movie.
She was in Bolt.
Yeah, she's the girl. She's the voice of the little girl in Bolt.
What the heck? That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
Super random that I just said that, but anyway.
Well, you looked it up.
But,
to look up the movie.
But no, like yeah. And then I watched the Titanic. I thought that was good. But yeah,
I've
the
never
Devil,
watched Titanic.
You know what was actually a really good movie? Did you watch Cruella?
Yes.
That was a good
Yeah,
movie.
I like that movie.
But I've never seen the original 101 Dalmatians. So apparently they're like
What?
tied together. Well, like obviously they're tied together.
Cruella is the
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
But like I thought that was a really good movie, like the way it was executed.
But also, I mean, yes. But it kind of doesn't really.
Is that like a chick
It is
flick?
a good movie. I would consider that a chick flick.
You
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. But also, like, you can't go back and watch 101 Dalmatians now because
I
it
ruined it
doesn't
for
really
myself.
tie in. No.
No, that's like a pre-movie. That's like the first. That'd be like the first one. It'd be like how they did
prologue or
Star
whatever.
Wars. Like they
Oh, yeah.
reversed it.
Yeah, but even then, it doesn't make sense because it doesn't get you to understand like why she wants to kill all the Dalmatians or why she wants the Dalmatians.
She wants to kill him because they killed her mom.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Durr.
Yeah.
I could have thought about that.
Yeah.
What about you, Kevin? What's your favorite movie besides The Notebook,
Oh,
Like of all time,
of all time, that's all.
or just in like
my favorite movie of all
series.
time.
good
I can go
movie?
series wise.
was
Fast and Furious,
What the hell?
easily.
There's too many.
I'm a car person.
I
and
think there's
don't
too
even-
many.
It's like
Easily.
it's like after like the fifth one. Nah,
It
throw
just
that shit in the
they
trash.
were just started
The
like
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
kind of like Transformers. Like the first couple Transformers were really good.
Shit's
Then
ass.
after that, what? How
except
dare
except
you?
like
Megan
Prime,
Fox?
except Prime. That's
no.
I will talk about this. Did you see her Instagram? Her new Instagram post?
Mm-mm.
Who's
Look that shit up real
Megan
quick.
Fox's.
Look that shit up real quick right now on Instagram.
Megan Fox? Oh jeez.
She didn't look like that in Transformers.
Is she like one of your top 10?
She
Like
has weird
celebrities?
thumbs. She has weird thumbs.
Weird thumbs.
Here, let me do some more Googling.
Oh my gosh.
Just look up Megan Fox on Instagram.
I don't have my phone, so I can't.
No, I'm telling Kevin. She has like a toe thumb.
Ew.
Look at you could kind of see it like right there. It looks like a big toe.
Oh, like it's like curved funky.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's like
You got me all self-cautious about my freaking thumbs over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's not sure.
Wait, okay, so guys look at little details like that? Like every single thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Of
but
what?
do you do that before you like hook up with somebody or okay, now let me take that back. If you're going to be openly hooking up with somebody, like people are going to know.
She did not look like that in Transformers, dog.
type shit.
Like if people are going to know, are you making sure that they don't have toe thumbs?
I think
Toe thumb.
I think the
That's what he
first
said. That it looks like she has
Look at her
thumbs for her
thumb.
toes. Or toes for her thumbs.
I think like when you look at like a girl, like obviously the first thing that attracts you is like their looks and their beauty first. And then you like develop the love for like their personality and stuff.
But what if they
second.
open their mouth and they're a total bitch?
Then yeah, that's like a negative X-ray. There's no way.
So you feel like somebody's attitude defines their beauty?
For sure. For
like
sure.
an ugly attitude is an ugly person?
Yeah.
Even if they look pretty?
But it's also like a misconception, like just because a girl looks like she's gonna be like rude doesn't mean she is. She just could not like
Like if they got major RBF, but they're
Yeah.
like super nice. What about you?
yeah. Just walking around looking like Jenica, just mad all day. Mad as
Why are you gonna
shit.
call her out like that? That's messed up.
She just looks mad constantly.
That is messed
She just standing
up.
there like, and he'd be like, Jenica's back. Ah, the best day of my life.
At this point, everyone looks fucking pissed off. Everyone has one.
Yeah,
You have one. I have one.
yeah, for sure. But I feel like that was a good conversation for sure. So I guess we'll end it right
It was a
there,
good
and
one.
we'll see you guys on the next episode. And thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through, and let us know again, like your feedback or any topics, or like if you'd like to join us, if you have anything that you'd like to talk about, we're more than willing to have people here. We finally got everything set up to be able to have more than 2 people. And like we're definitely conscious about like the quality and everything of the stuff that we purchase, so that way it's better for you guys. So yeah, thanks for listening to Garage Talk, and we'll see you on the next one.